Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's Life After Lockup Edition. My name is Brianna, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, Mary. Hey, Mary. Whoops, I'm doing this in speaker view, and now it's too late to change. I apologize. So you'll have to speak to be heard.
Hey, girl. Hey, it's okay. I still love you. Live from New
You,
York.
live from New York. Live from rainy California. It's very rainy, and that's why my hair looks like this. I tried to fix it, but
You still look
best
good,
I could
girl.
do.
Come on.
Thanks, girl. Yeah, we walked to the beach in the rain because that's how badass we are. But I don't like getting my knees wet. I mean, I
Okay,
had a
that's
hood.
random.
All the rest of me was covered, but I had leggings on and my knees got wet. Okay, let's talk about life after lockup. Nobody cares about them. So, it's cool having Amber on, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And if you guys haven't checked out our interview, you should go to our YouTube channel.
Absolutely. No, she was awesome and super down to earth and not fake and just like I really, really liked her. She's one of
Yes.
my favorite people that we've interviewed so far. That was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely check out the interview. And let's start talking about the episode with Amber and Puppy because at the beginning of the episode, she's like trying to break into Puppy's house or something. She's like going all around
Again.
looking at the yeah, because
Again.
she can't see Puppy's car and she's very concerned. So she's worried that, they ran off together to Vegas to get
Yes.
married.
Yes. And then Puppy shows up and she's like, "Why you stalking me, bitch?" And Amber's like, I got to see what's going on with you. And she basically talks Puppy into turning herself in.
Which was a trip, and we still don't know what happens. Like, for all we know, Puppy's in jail now.
I
We
know.
do not know. Because Amber was not letting anything slip from her
No.
lips.
But she did drop some tea in her interview with us that we didn't know about before. So you guys should go check it out.
Yeah, we
Especially,
won't say what it is here.
no, we won't.
No, she definitely did give us a little tea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't like lascivious, like, oh my God, call the National Enquirer, but definitely backstory,
Yes,
But we
backstory.
have had those kind of tea, right? Like, we definitely have, especially on 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I
National
know. Those people
Enquirer type
cannot
shit.
wait to badmouth each other.
I
Like,
know.
really.
Yes. Sling shit
If-
all over the place.
Yeah, a bunch of catty bitches for
I know.
realsies.
My
Unlike
gosh.
us, who are just never catty, just
Oh, we're
sit on
not
the
catty
earth.
at all. We're not a bunch of catty bitches, Brianna.
Never.
Us? No,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah. Here's one thing Amber did say that I will confirm, which is that no, Eric wasn't wearing thigh-high stockings to be sexy. Mary was right, and they were compression stockings. That's all I
Yes,
know.
and
We
apparently
just
he
have
has
confirmation.
some sort of medical condition. So that's
We
why he
don't know
wears them.
what. We were way too polite to ask what.
Not for fashion people, for a medical
Okay.
condition. So
I'm a
you
little,
heard it here.
I'm a little bit disappointed about that. Like, I think it would be cool if that was like his fashion statements and he's like just kind of androgynous, but he's really not that interesting. Dude's
No,
like a
he's not.
fucking Neanderthal. Listen, I have to try to straighten my webcam. It looks like the picture behind me is crooked, but it's not. It's my webcam. There we go. No, that's
There we go.
better. Wasn't that a miracle? I straightened my picture without even getting up. I'm like a
I know.
witch.
Wow.
That was witchcraft.
Magical powers.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then Puppy texts her parole officer,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
she
basically, yeah, they were trying to get a hold of the chief. And the parole officer said that all she could do was turn herself in. So
I know
Amber's like,
she's like the chief and I both agree that now when you they said turn her into custody.
right.
Does that mean like you have to go into well, I guess custody doesn't mean you're behind bars, right?
No.
Okay.
I think
But
she
it
just
also
has to
doesn't
turn
mean
herself into the parole, um, to the parole
officer.
officer or whatever, or to the parole
Yeah.
building, and then they process her and they decide what they're gonna do with her.
But they did pull up to the jail.
That's true.
So I hope she didn't have to go to jail. I don't know why I hope this. I don't know her or anything, but I cheer for these people. I
So do
want
I.
them to succeed.
Yes,
It's
we
like when
want
I
them
watch
to
my
succeed.
600-pound life, I'm like, don't eat that Twinkies. I'm like so excited when they
stop.
make their weight goal. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm pulling for Puppy. She seems like she's doing better than when she first got out.
Yes,
So
she looks a
yeah,
lot healthier. She seems like
yeah.
she's doing better. So we're rooting for you, puppy. We're rooting for you.
Yeah. And Puffy thinks Amber's the one trying to keep her on the straight and narrow, which I tell you, no one else around her is doing anything. But
Yeah,
then again, like, don't you kind of have to take responsibility for that yourself?
yeah, you do.
I
You
mean,
do.
your friends can help you, but like, it's on you,
You have
girl.
to want it. Like you have to want to
Yeah.
be on the path.
Yeah. You gotta put those Twinkies down. Put
Yes, you
the
do.
Twinkies down. Step away from the Twinkies.
Step away from the Twinkies. Exactly. Step away
Now
from the
I want to
fucking
eat
Twinkies.
Twinkies.
Now you got me wanting to eat Twinkies, girl.
Twinkies are gross and awesome at the
I
same
know,
time.
aren't they?
Yeah. They should probably
OMG.
be illegal.
Yeah, they should be. They
They
totally
have
should
things in
be.
common with crack, that's for sure. So, and then Puppy's kind of questioning. Well, Amber's like, so if you go to prison and Eric leaves you, don't
Right.
you wonder if like he really loved you? Good point.
Exactly. Good point. Super
But
duper
and
good
I
point.
think it's sad that Puppy thinks she has to, that if she does go to prison, that he won't wait for her.
Yes, I know that.
Let me ask you a question. If you went to jail for 2 years, would Brian wait for you?
Definitely, and I don't think he has a choice.
He might be really thin when you got out
Oh,
though, because he probably can't even make a bologna sandwich. That guy.
are you kidding me? Brian would lose probably half his body weight if I went to jail.
Right. He needs to be fed. Yes,
Yes,
I
he
understand.
does. Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
My husband, if I went to jail for 2 years, first of all, I feel very confident that he would wait for me and not just because I cook, but because
Right.
I'm great in bed.
Right.
But here's what would happen. I'd come back and my husband would be twice his body weight because he would just DoorDash it
Right.
and eat like burritos every night.
Oh,
So
God.
Amber is keeping Puppy on the straight and narrow, and I am keeping my husband eating healthy foods at home.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But Puppy really needs to realize her own self-worth
Yeah.
and do it for
She is
herself.
worth more than that fucking
Yeah, she
idiot.
is worth more than that fucking idiot, and she needs to do it for herself, not for
Yeah.
Amber, not for her mom. She needs to do
Yeah.
it for herself.
Paging Puppy.
Aging Puppy.
Okay, so anything else about these guys? It's just sad. It's also sad because she would be going back to jail for something she literally didn't do.
Yeah.
Like she did nothing except not be home when the parole officer came by, right? Like
True. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to Sean and Sarah because there's so much to say about it. No.
Newsflash. Sarah's pregnant. Okay.
Yep. The end. So everyone knew that. If you're on social media, you already knew that.
Yes, you
So
already knew
all
that.
this, yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
Sean's coming on the show next week.
Yes.
So
Congratulations, Sean.
congratulations. We like
Yes.
you a
Yes,
lot.
we do. We
You're
like.
you're one of our favorites.
Yes, you are, Sean. You're one of our favorites.
And get prepared for the tough questions. Because they're coming, brother.
They're coming, brother.
So John and Christiana, what is going on here? She's like gone with the
You know
wind,
something?
gone.
I don't trust that motherfucker. I think there's
Christiana
something
or John? Maybe John
John.
killed her.
No,
She could
John.
be dead, buried under 6
Because
feet of earth in the
listen,
backyard.
his whole reaction, it was just wrong because he was like taking her shit and throwing it in garbage bags and throwing the shit out on the lawn. I mean, I get that he's angry at her and whatever, but that whole reaction to me was just off. I think that they had an argument about Christiana's sister, and somehow it came out that John told her not to come to the wedding, that John told her to stay away, and Christiana and him had a huge fight, and she left to go find her sister. And this is why he reacted the way he did. Because yeah, I mean, it's okay for him to be angry, but his reaction was just off. He was just like, all right, she's gone, and throwing her shit in garbage bags and throwing them out.
Yeah, he's really mad.
Yeah.
But also, maybe he's worried because if she goes to talk to her sister, she's going to find out that he said, don't come to my wedding. He's scum.
He's a shady motherfucker.
Yeah, he's shady. And I think he is doing something illegal to make money.
Oh, definitely.
Although I have to say my heart went out to him a little bit on this episode when we see his father and that kind of stuff.
Right, and his sister coming to visit, and you hear
that was heavy.
Yes, the backstory about his father having a meth lab. Yeah, the backstory was deep. So you kind of understand him a little bit more when you hear his backstory. But I'm sorry, he's still a shady motherfucker.
And he's creepy, and he has like 20 kids. He's like Sean. Whoops, did I say that out loud? I have to remember to be nice to people when they're coming on the podcast.
Exactly, we have to be nice to our guests, Brianna.
I'll be so nice to him. You'll never know that I think, why the fuck aren't you with your kids?
Did we say that?
I hope he still comes on. I hope I didn't just mess it up. Anyway, so he said he was at work and he came home and she was gone. And there was a wine glass on the table. But you never know. They could have had a fight and then he could have gone to work. But whatever. I don't know. Let's see. So, okay. So the Native American guy comes over. Is he Native American, or are they both just like, we have chosen to follow Native traditions, or are they literally Native American, like in their blood?
I think they are both Native American in their blood, but like 1/36 or some shit.
That is my feeling about it too.
You know what I mean, Brianna? Like,
yes, I do. I absolutely do. And have you ever watched Real Housewives of Dallas with the shaman on there? Did you ever see that? You're not like a Real Housewives of Dallas. Oh my God, same kind of thing. This housewife is going to see this shaman. Now she's like a Christian who is like ultra rich, and like suddenly she's just going to a shaman. The shaman is like a white dude with, brown hair, American guy. And then later in the season, you find out not only that, he's actually a hairdresser. And he was one of the other housewives hairdressers. And it's just like, wait, what?
You're like, huh?
Feeling unconvinced by your shamanic power now. I mean, I shouldn't, but whatever. So I just like, the guy comes over and he's like, well, you got married by the pipe. And I was thinking, yeah.
Or by his huge vape, right?
His giant vape. I know. That vape reminds me of like when cell phones were new and they like came in like a suitcase and you had to carry them around. This is John's vape. This big. Like I couldn't fit it in my tiny little heart-shaped Kate Spade bag. Wouldn't fit. John's face. It needs like a shoulder holster. It's that big.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay, anyway, there's really nothing more to say about that. Except I was kind of moved by the thing with his sister. When they reunited, that was pretty like raw emotional, you
One
know.
tear. One tear for that. Yes.
One tear.
One tear.
Yeah, okay.
So
So Lacey, Jane,
moving
and
on.
Sean.
Yeah, right. So Lacey is feeling frustrated, defeated, overwhelmed, and stupid.
Okay, fair enough.
Exactly. That pretty much covers it.
Except not really, because even John says she's evil.
Yes.
Evil. That's a pretty strong word.
But John is stupid
Like
enough.
I've only used that word in reference to my old podcast partner,
That's true.
Jordan
That's
Ross
true.
Myers. I'm calling you out, motherfucker, because now's the time.
There
Anyway,
you go.
please go on. That's a
No,
different story.
please go on.
No, wait. I know someone else evil, my father.
Oh,
However,
okay.
that's a pretty strong indictment, you know?
Yes.
That she's evil. But I'm inclined to believe it. Like,
Yes.
I don't think her motives are legitimate. I think she's a user, that she plays with John, she keeps him on a string, and that she thinks she has power over these men because they're convicts and she can just call the police and put them in jail, which she does repeatedly.
But John is the stupid one that keeps going back to her and jumping every time she calls. I mean,
I'm not saying that they're not both stupid, because they're both fucking stupid as hell.
John,
But
there's something called blocking her. John, block her.
He's stupid, but she's evil. That's all I'm saying. Evil is kind of a strong indictment, but I am inclined to believe it. Yes. Although I don't feel like John is some nice person either.
No, John is definitely not a nice person. He is dumb, and I don't feel sorry for him at all.
I know. Team Chain all the way.
Yes, Team Chain. Team Chain. I mean, and
don't
what
you want to talk to Lacey and be like, too much filler, girl?
And what is the shit Lacey's like, I've never had closure with John. I mean, come on, you fucking had the guy thrown in jail.
Ridiculous.
I would call that closure, girl. Come on.
Did you notice that her tummy is completely flat again and she has an infant?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Tummy tuck?
Yes, tummy tuck.
Another tummy tuck? Because she had 3 kids. Like, I don't know. There are some people who are freaks of nature, like Bronwyn Wyndham Burke, who has 7 children and her tummy is like that of a 13-year-old. Fucking hate all of you who are like that.
Yes, we hate all of you.
The struggle's real. All right, so he's coming. John's gonna come to the beach and talk to her.
Yes.
Bad move, dude. For real.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ray and Brittany. Oh, Ray and Brittany. Oh, Brittany.
Oh, Ray. Oh, Brittany.
I'm just going with Brittany on this one. Because, first of all, there's nothing I like less than someone who wants to be a queen on their birthday. It's just annoying. Okay, like, if you're out of college, like I don't know.
And it's not even like a milestone birthday either.
No, she's like 37.
Yeah, like something. Like, it's not like,
I mean, she's been locked up because of COVID, like everyone. I understand that. But it's just like, happy birthday to me. I'm the birthday queen. Like, okay, calm down. It's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just obnoxious. I hate people who have birthday months, all that kind of stuff. It's just, I don't like people who demand special treatment ever.
Yes. Yes.
You know, although I may or may not have done it 5,000 times. So, yeah. So then she's gonna go, and then she finds out she's ovulating. And she's like, aren't you excited? We're gonna have sex the whole weekend. And Ray's like, yes, I am.
Ray's like,
yeah, that sounds great. As high, like she's as extra as she is, that's how low key this dude
Yeah,
is.
I know.
Like he
It's
is
like,
so beyond low key.
do you have a pulse, Ray? Do you have a pulse? And it's
Exactly.
like, Brittany, calm the fuck down, girl.
Right, exactly. Can we get a little equal? Well, maybe it's just because things have to balance out in relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got like all kind of extra, and he didn't have enough.
He
No, but
has no
he,
pulse. No pulse,
you know,
Brianna.
he seems like when we met him, my true impression is he seems like a very nice man who's very
Mm-hmm.
polite, who gives
Yes.
people the benefit of the doubt a lot.
Yes, very
He's
true.
also has great sense of ennui about him, or
Right.
like he looks chronically bored and
Yes, he
disinterested.
does. Yes, he
That's what
does.
I mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she's very exciting, clearly. So we're on a birthday trip. Yeah. And she's going to get really drunk. But first, they're going to go make a baby really quick. I
Yes,
just
I
can't
know.
believe.
We're just gonna pop out and make a baby real quick. So we'll meet up with
Give
you in
us an
about an
hour.
hour.
At least she didn't say, give us 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Actually, though, so when they go up to the room, that's the first time I have seen Ray looking enthusiastic because he's all playful and simulating copulation.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why do they have to show us this? I just feel dirty now. That's
But that
all.
was funny though. That wasn't
It
like
was funny.
dirty, like dirty,
No, no,
creepy,
no.
you know? That was like cute, funny, you know?
I guess I don't like to see people. I don't know. It's probably because I'm getting old. But
Oh,
like, I don't
stop it.
really like to see people making out and stuff like that. I don't really like to see them like in the bedroom. I feel all uncomfortable. Anyway, so she says they're Beyonce
Yes,
and
and
Ray
Ray
D.
D. Yes.
But that pretty much sums up her behavior right
Yeah,
now.
it,
It's
it
like,
is. Yes,
yeah,
yes. She
yeah.
is like
But I
divalicious.
also am concerned because she's gonna get as drunk as she can. She's convinced he's gonna propose. He's gonna propose. It just seems obvious, even though he said it was a promise ring. I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna propose. Although he says, I want to show my appreciation. That doesn't, does that sound like
That doesn't sound like a proposal. That sounds like
I
he's
want to
trying to give
show, I want to
her.
demonstrate my appreciation by marrying you?
I mean, that sounds like he's trying to give her like an employee of the month award or something.
I want to give you this bonus. Spot bonus. Employee of the month. Anyway, the kid, like, she thinks her friends are like, this is a little too fast, and she does not care.
She's like, I don't
And her,
care.
by the way, her sister, is she a twin? Her sister looks identical.
I know, and I'm not sure if she is.
We should have asked her because
Yes, we need to
they
ask
look
her.
like twins.
Yes,
That
we need
was
to
really
ask her.
interesting. And
Mhm.
sis was not in favor of these quick nuptials at all.
Mm-mm.
So I just always trust your sister. That's all I'm saying. Like your sister sees things you don't, that you're not willing to see. Now I'm not saying they shouldn't be married or that they wouldn't have a good marriage, but there's a reason that your sister is concerned. That's all. I know you don't have a sister. I have a stepsister. She knows me so well, and yeah, she could tell
Just
you
take
all
your
the
word
dirt
for
on
it.
me. Yeah, she knows me better than I know myself, basically. So that was it. So
Yeah,
next
that
week's the
was it.
season finale.
Yes. And next week, it looks like Brittany's flipping, Tia's flipping out, and Nicole's
Yeah.
crying.
I feel like Nicole's having a breakdown.
Yes.
She hasn't seemed right for several episodes. Something is very wrong with her.
Yes.
She has all this anxiety. She's seeing stars all the time. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, cool. Any last thoughts?
We're looking forward to the finale.
Wait, you said Brittany's flipping out on next week's episode?
Yeah, it shows her like stalking away yelling.
Oh, oh, oh. Maybe it is a promise ring.
Yeah,
It pisses piss me off too, but like, I don't know. I have terrible judgment. Never ask me my opinion.
We'll
I just,
see.
I've made a life out of doing everything wrong. So, okay, well, thanks for stopping by, all of
Yes.
you who are watching, all four of you who are watching. Mhm. And thanks to everyone who watches this when it's not live. We love you.
Yes,
And
we do.
check it out next week. Come back for the season finale.
Yes, come back for the finale and check
Uh,
out our member interview if you
Yeah.
haven't.
Oh,
And
yeah. Subscribe to
I
our
was just
YouTube
about to say
channel.
that. You
You're
read
so
my
effing
mind.
smart. Yeah. Subscribe, like, all those
Yes.
things. Do the alert
Share,
thing.
share,
Yeah.
please,
Yeah. There you go.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah. And give to charity.
Yes, please.
It's a hard time of year.
Save a
Put
puppy.
You know when you go to the grocery store and you stick your credit card in and it says like, would you like to donate $1 to feeding hungry families? And you're like, no. This time just do it. Do a yes. That's all
Yes.
I'm
Just
asking.
do a yes this time.
All right.